You have a great job that pays you really well. You have a good business. You live in an overly sized apartment in the city. Everything in your life is all set. You are happy with the way things are laid out for you. Until one day you question yourself, what is it that you're missing in your life? That is until you come across the 2019 Aston Martin DB11. This is what has been missing from your life. This is why you have been working so hard in your entire life. This is the ultimate way to reward yourself. Today we're going to be looking at the 2019 Aston Martin DB11 in details. Come along. The 2019 Aston Martin DB11 is a rare combination of beauty, power, and elegance. I mean, just look at it. It is absolutely gorgeous from every single angle. It has a very distinct and lustful design. If this was my car, I would be charging folks to even look at. Today we'll be looking at this DB11, which I have borrowed from a good friend of mine. His name is Shoaib. He not only has this car, but he has many more cars, many other luxury cars. I'm gonna leave his Instagram on the bottom of this video. So please follow him on Instagram and follow him on Snapchat and his entire social media. So let's take a closer look. What is new for 2019 Aston Martin DB11? Several new colors, options, and details available for specialization. One of the good things about this car is that you can customize it in any way you like. Let's say if you want a certain panel on this car colored in gold or something, you can get that done so your DB11 looks apart from everyone else's. I mean, Aston Martin will charge you an arm and a leg, but it's possible. What else is new for 2019? New convertible body style. The DB11 comes in two different engine configurations. You have the twin turbo V8 engine, which is the one we have here. It outputs 503 horsepower, and then you have the V12, which outputs 630 horsepower. It's 30 additional horses from the previous year. This particular model features a hand-built 4-liter twin-turbo V8 from the 3-letter brand we all love and admire, the AMG. Yes, this British car has an AMG engine. This engine is mated with an 8-speed auto. Even though this car weighs 4,000 pounds, with its V8 engine, you will never feel it because of the way this car delivers its power. The starting price for this car is $210,000, but as this car sits, it costs $260,000. You have probably noticed that so far I have been focusing on the pros of this car. There is something negative about this car, and yes, there is. The rear seats in this car are very small. If you are Kim Kardashian, there's no way you're gonna fit in that seat. Many of you might ask, V8 or V12? And the answer is V8. Now you might say, well, that's because I am biased, which wouldn't be incorrect, because I have borrowed this car from a good friend of mine, so I need to make sure I'd say all the good things. But in true honesty, guys, it all depends on the size of your wallet and where you live. If you have a big fat wallet and you live in Monte Carlo or in Germany near the Autobahn, it would make more sense for you to get a V12, right? Which will give you a bit more bang. But if those things don't really apply to you, I would suggest stick to a V8 like this one. It's lighter and promises more fun in the twists and turns. If you are in a market, if you have over $200,000, and if you are in a market for a car, a luxury car, the other car you should be interested in is Bentley Continental, Mercedes S-Class Coupe, and Maserati Gran Turismo. So now I'm just gonna take you inside of this car, but first you obviously want to get in this car. So to get in, you press on this side of this latch and literally pull. So we're just gonna spend a little more time inside of this car. Let me just tell you guys, this is absolutely amazing. I've never sat in a car that is this luxurious. Everything here feels so expensive. Everything here just feels so luxurious, okay? If you look at these seats are literally buckets, okay? And you need this especially when you are going in the twists and turns. The designs on these seats are absolutely stunning. And now if we just take a look at the infotainment system in this car, infotainment system. Everything is laid out perfectly. Everything is so accessible. Everything is in your reach. You have a park button, reverse, stop and start, neutral, and drive. Okay. I like this 7-inch screen. It's a great infotainment system. I had the liberty to spend some time with this car, and I had a chance to play around with this infotainment. Everything is so great in this car.
My name is Bond, James Bond.